Welcome to Cooking of Gringo, where it's Copycat Monday. Why pay a lot for little when you spend a little and make a lot? Today we're going to make a Copycat Manwich Original Sloppy Joe. Now all we need is about 2 teaspoons worth of peppers, each one, red, green, and a jalapeno. So we're going to set this aside and use it for something else. And we're going to finally chop this red bell pepper, the small petite pieces. That's more than 2 teaspoons, but it'll be alright. And again, we need just 2 teaspoons of green bell pepper. Save that for later. And we'll just take it off the top. Just like the red. And then we need 2 teaspoons small diced jalapeno. We'll remove the seeds and the membrane. I'll save this for something else too. Now to a pot, we're going to add 1.5 cups of water, and we're going to bring that to a boil. Now that the water is boiling, we're going to turn heat down to low. We're going to let it simmer. We're going to add in our peppers, our jalapeno, our red bell, and our green bell. And we're going to let these simmer for 10 minutes. Now that they've been boiling for 10 minutes and they're soft, we're going to strain the water off. Now that we strain that water off, we're going to add 1.25 cups of water, 1 tablespoon plus 1.5 teaspoons of white wine vinegar, 1 6-ounce can of tomato paste, 2 tablespoons plus 1 teaspoon of sugar, 2.5 teaspoons of chili powder, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon plus 1/8 teaspoon of garlic powder. Now we're going to bring this to a boil. Now once it starts to boil, we're going to reduce heat to low. And we're going to let it simmer for 4 minutes. And now that it's simmered for 4 minutes, we're going to cut off the heat. We're going to cover it and let it rest for 30 minutes. We're going to heat up a pan over medium-high heat. And once our pan's heated up, we're going to add 1 pound of ground beef. And we're going to cook the beef until there's no more pink. We're also going to be chopping it up, make sure it stays in the small pieces. Now that the meat's cooked, we're going to turn off the heat and we're going to drain it. over medium-high heat. We're going to add the sauce to the meat. And we're going to cook for 5 to 7 minutes. And now after 5 minutes, time to cut off the heat. And it's time to eat. And now it's time to dig in. Bon appetit. That is pretty darn good. I'm definitely making this again. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks for watching.